Hey y'all, I'm Elisa, the Scrappy Wife behind ScrappyWife.com, and today I have a new Bible journaling process video for you. I am using Shawna Clingerman's brand new set over at the Illustrated Faith Print and Pray shop, and it is called You Belong Here, and it is a gorgeous set. So let me just show you some of the elements. There are papers available, and they are so cute. I love this grid paper with the shapes in the background. All of the hello, my name is tags, all of these really sweet doodles. Those are adorable. Mixtapes, I love those. Some of my favorites are always her cards. They're absolutely gorgeous. You Belong Here, saved with the little disc. It's been a long time since we've seen those. Some more doodles. Just Be Yourself. You Are Chosen, Cherished, and Dearly Loved. You Are Mine. You Know Who You Are. Take Note. Chosen. You Call Me By My Name. For Keeps, the little trapper keeper. And You Are Loved. And then, of course, there are pages, 3 pages of gorgeous elements that I've already cut out. Tags, beautiful name tags, chosen, mixtapes, cute little sneakers. I love the little jam box. It is just a super cute set. I can't wait to use it. Today I'm going to be journaling in Philippians, and specifically looking at Philippians 1:6, where Paul says, "And I am sure of this, that he who began a good work in you will bring it to completion at the day of Jesus Christ." So I will put you all on fast forward. I will make sure to link everything that I end up using down below. Otherwise, let's go. In the set, Shawna has an ephemera piece that's like a folded up note. That's a fancy folded note that I totally remember writing those notes in high school and folding them all super cool and then handing them off. And it felt so good to get a note. And you knew that if the note was folded all cute, it was going to be from one of your good friends, and it was going to be full of all kinds of good stuff. Talk about what had happened in class, talk about plans for the weekend, just notes that would make you feel good and make you feel like you belonged. And so that kind of was my jumping off point for this page. I'm starting out with some just basic notebook paper. Obviously just had it in my office supplies, and this is the notebook paper. This is like my 90s kid coming out. We wrote notes all the time because of course it was before the times of sending text messages or emails, and so notes was how you got information passed. And today we still pass information, but it is through text messages or emails or leaving comments on YouTube channels or on Instagram. And I just really wanted to focus on the You Belong Here. And I'll tell you why in just a moment. I am just trimming out my page here, trimming it up, making sure it all fits on. And I wanted to make these angles just to create a little bit of interest, break up the boxiness of the page. And I just love the notebook paper as the background. I think it ended up being super cute. And what I'm going to do next is start going through some of the elements and picking out ones that I want to include on my page. You'll see me kind of just place them around. And this is a fun part of the process for me, just kind of experimenting, see what I like, what's calling to me, and how I can incorporate it onto my page. I knew immediately that I wanted to use the card that says just be yourself, because that's something that I have to tell myself over and over. Because the truth is, when you put yourself out there, like on YouTube or you're posting on Instagram, you have a tendency, I think people can have the tendency to just try to fit in. And especially when you're talking about your faith, you're putting yourself out there. It's like putting your heart on your sleeve for the world to see, and for people to feel free to comment. And I get so many positive, encouraging comments, and it's awesome. And then every now and then I don't. And I get someone that questions my faith directly, someone that doesn't even know me. So I think this was just a reminder to me, like, be yourself, be who God made you to be. I feel really called to have this particular YouTube channel and to be doing what I am doing in my life. And I feel like God put me here for a reason, and gave me this tiny little platform for a reason. And so I think sometimes we all just need the reminder of that. And, God has reasons for all of us to be in all the situations we are, and He's calling you to be yourself. You don't have to fit in. What you have to do is just listen to God. You belong here, you belong right where you are. All right, while I've been talking here, I'm placing elements on the page. I actually made, if you didn't notice, I put those two cards together and I made them a pocket because I'm going to have a little bit of hidden journaling in there. And then I also just wanted room for lots of these elements on the page. So then I made a hinge out of that pocket, making it a tip in by just using some gridded washi tape on either side. If you don't have this Felicity Jane gridded washi tape, you are missing out because it is my go-to washi tape for sure. I can use it in all the things. So that's what I use to adhere that. And then I'm just going to go through and figure out how I want to put a little note. What do I want to use for journaling in here? Oops, found found a rainbow heart. I cannot just skip over a rainbow heart. You guys know that. So that fits in perfectly right in this little nook right here. And then I will look for a note, and I'm going to look through some of the cards and things. Oh, looks like I found more. See, you guys, the ephemera in this kit like speaks to my 90s kid self, and I just loved it. So I kept seeing more pieces I wanted to add, and this page definitely did not end up being a less is more page, and that's okay because I just think all of these pieces are super adorable and I love them, and I love those little headphones. So I thought maybe I'll use this little composition notebook, but I didn't think it'd be enough space. So what I did is I loved that this kind of mimicked the notebook paper in the back. It has all these doodles on it. So I folded it in half so that it would fit in my little pocket. The set comes with some adorable tabs that I was able to adhere. That way there would be a pull. It would remind you that there was something that would fit right in there. So I'll just add my Tombow right here and adhere this on, and then I am gonna choose another one of the tags, the name tags that says you are chosen, because again, I believe strongly that God chose me to do certain things in my life, and that even when we run up against difficulty, or even when others might be discouraging to what we're doing, if we are in tune with God, then we are doing the right thing because we are chosen by Him. So I wanted that little reminder. I'll add a few of the little doodles and stars and things around that, and then add a quick prayer to God. But this was a really good, encouraging page for me, something that I needed to just spend time doing because I've made hundreds of videos now, it feels like, on YouTube, and I still go through times of self-doubt and times when I feel like I'm not relating, or times when I feel like maybe I'm doing the wrong thing, and I just need that reminder of being myself and kind of staying in my lane and doing what I feel called to be doing. Again, the verse I'm reflecting on is in Philippians 1:6, and it says, "And I am sure of this, that he who began a good work in you will bring it to completion at the day of Jesus Christ." And I'm so thankful that God just calls me to be myself and to lean in, and that He is perfecting me as I go. He's got good things in store for me and good works in store for me to do for this world, and I just have to follow His lead. As I am writing out my journaling, I'm kind of feeling like this page is a little flat, and I'm working in the Illuminated Scripture Journals, which I love, and I don't like to add a lot of bulk in these because I do, when I put them away, they go back in a box, so you don't have a lot of room for expansion, but it just felt a little bit too flat for me, so I did go out and pull my Nuvo Crystal Drops, and I'm going to use those just to add a few little doodles here and there. So I'll use the pink to add some hearts, just some extra little embellishment. I get a little embellishment happy, but that's okay. If you've watched me, you know that is the tendency for me, and that's okay because that's my style. I like all the pretty things, and less is more is not always what I can go with. So I'm adding that pink, and then I will add a little bit of that bright blue through just some dots here and there. And this serves two purposes. These Nuvo crystal drops will add a little bit of a shine. So everything else is very flat, printed on my printer. You know, it's all the same finish. And so those little shiny elements just add some more interest. And there's a tiny bit of texture, or they're raised up a little bit, almost like those enamel dot stickers that you could add. And so I love adding these Nuvo drops. I would recommend leaving them out and making sure you let it dry for about 24 hours before you close up your page, or else they might have the tendency to stick to the page across from them. And that is it for this set. Make sure you head on over to the Illustrated Faith Print and Pray shop. Check out this new set from Shawna Clingerman. It is a great one. You won't be disappointed for sure. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider hitting that subscribe button as well as the bell notification button. I have listed all of the supplies that I use down below in the description box, so make sure to check that out, as well as there is a link to my weekly email newsletter. It goes out every couple weeks actually, so check that out as well. I hope that you have a fabulous day, and as always, keep it creative.